Hello, Makeup Chicks. Welcome to Tuesday training today in June. I am super excited to have you guys here. We have a couple guest speakers, and there's going to be a lot going on. So let's see if we can get an introduction really quick from LaDawn. Go ahead,
LaDawn. Okay. Hi, I'm LaDawn. I'm just part of the last army. I'm going to, I guess, kind of go over what I do to be successful in my business, right? And then kind of what I'm doing to get my points for this month's point tracker thing. You want me to go ahead and go through everything right now, Danielle?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm like, I can't hear you.
Go ahead and unmute myself. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that? And basically, I just wanted to know what your specific things that you were doing to get the points for the June incentives, and how, so just in the last 2 weeks, it's helped you like gain either prospective clients or new clients or whatever it's done for your business so far.
Okay. So pretty much for the last 2 weeks, I blitzed like crazy. I'm taking and putting my blitz cards in people's driver's side windows. I'm handing them out anywhere that I'm at. Like today, I was just with my husband for his DOT audit, and I actually gave the lady a blitz card, not only about the lashes, but about the opportunity. We talked a little bit about it. She's tried them. She bought them off Amazon, kind of gave her the rundown on that. Yeah, right? I hand out samples all the time to anybody that I come in contact with, whether it be bank tellers or cashiers like at Walmart or the grocery store. When school was still in session, that was one thing I still did too, and I handed them out to like my kids as teachers and front office people. So anybody you come in contact with, hand them out. See, what else have I done? I get on all the live webinars I can, not just Younique ones, but anything that has to do with social media marketing. Eric Warre is a really good one. I believe it's networkmarketingpro.com, and you can sign up for like free emails from him, and he'll let you know about his different webinars. He posts videos that are great for the, there's one of the points things, personal development videos that you can do. I forgot all my notes at home, sorry. And then emails, text messages, Facebook messages, get them going. Anybody and everybody, just about the kudos, about different products, about the opportunity, anything and everything, all those count. And so the more you can do, the more points you're going to get on those. And definitely sign people up, because if you sign people up, and you can get them through all the steps in the new presenter group, that's like a guaranteed, I think it's like 14 points right there, just, doing that. So anything you can do there, do it. That's pretty much, I think, it.
Awesome. And for those of you that don't know what the points tracker is in the new presenters group and in the powerhouse, but I will post a link to week 3. So I wanted to go ahead and mute yourself. There we go. And then I'll post a link of the points tracker itself so you guys can see what it's like. So you can see what points earn you, or what earns you what points. I know that a live webinar is 5 points. And like you said, getting them through the powerhouse, and then I think getting them qualified for the month is points too.
I think so.
Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show the video of meeting house for us. I'm going to screen share with you guys really quick.
Okay, you can go ahead and roll your window down because it's going to be on mute. I'm still going to be on here. But...
Okay. I can still hear you, LaDawn. Just touch the screen and touch the microphone. There we go. Okay. The screen share right here. Okay, so here is Katie's video to us. So I'm going to try to get it full screen for everybody so everybody can see really quick.
Hi, ladies. So this might possibly be my only quiet moment for the whole weekend. So I just wanted to go ahead and make my portion for our Tuesday training because I will be in Alpine on Tuesday at Girls Camp where I won't have any cell phone service. So a huge thanks to Danielle Castaneda and LaDawn for giving her input, and also for Sophia Pahi for making a video for this training as well. And I am really excited to talk to you about what I kind of came up with while I was driving over to Sholo today. So when you first start your company, think about it as being a little baby, a newborn. When you bring your newborn baby home, you have a lot to do. You have to be up with this newborn every couple of hours. You have to be feeding your newborn every couple of hours. Younique is just like that. When you first start this direct sales business, you need to be contacting people every couple of hours. If you don't have that much time, at least posting 5 times a day. So, and when I say posting, you need to be posting not just unique things. You need to sprinkle in everything. So, something funny to post about would be what you ate for breakfast. If you made an omelet, snap a picture of an omelet and take a picture of it. So when I first joined Younique, I was like noticing that everyone posts pictures of what they're eating and where they're at restaurants, and I was always like, oh my gosh, this is so dumb to post about what we're eating. But people actually like that kind of stuff, and they actually pay attention to what you're posting. So to kind of break the waters for myself, the first food post I did was a grilled cheese sandwich that I had burnt, and I kind of made a silly little like, oh, ha ha ha, I burnt my it smells like charcoal in my kitchen, burnt this grilled cheese sandwich, I guess for eating this for lunch. And so I made a funny post. So to get yourself into posting every day, like, go ahead and do posts like that. You need to post 5 times a day. For every 5 posts, you need 1 unique post in there. And I personally, there are, like, we call the call to action, like join my team. Those aren't the best posts to do because it really turns people off and they kind of look like spam. So you can post things about joining your team, but post it in a way like how thankful you are that Younique came into your life and how it has changed your life, whether it be financially or whether it be positive. So not only financially has Younique changed my life, but it has changed my entire attitude. So I like to post attitude posts of how thankful I am for the company helping me to care about myself and to take better care of myself. So I like to post things like that. I like to post things like about my Y sisters and how supportive our team is. And posts like that will get people interested. So you're starting your business and it's like a newborn. So once you kind of go along and you get a couple promotions, your business turns into a toddler, and then you won't have to be posting every couple of hours or worried that someone's missing your messages, or you can post more like 2 to 3 times a day. But in the beginning, if you miss a day, it's kind of like starving your baby. You don't want to miss a day of, like, even if you can just post once a day, and if it's a selfie, once a day post your selfie, or once a day post your lunch break, post pull over on the side of the road, take a picture of a flower, post random posts like that. People really like, because they don't want to see the same post over and over. But as well, you just need to not miss a day of posting on your social medias. So also, make sure you're talking to people in real life. So this little infant needs your help and your care. So when you have taken care of your baby, it grows up into a little toddler, and then you don't have to post as much, and you are there for kind of like to keep it going, to make sure that it's good. You don't have to be double checking on it, making sure it's asleep in the crib and not dying. So once you get up a couple of things, so like I view my business, it's in the toddler stage right now. So I'm leaving for a week to Alpine, which in the beginning, I would have been like, I cannot miss a day or whatever. How am I not going to respond to my emails for a whole week and all of that? But you get a babysitter. So thank you, Danielle, for kind of stepping in and being our leader for the week. So you get a babysitter for your toddler. Now, when you get up to like green status and black status and those higher statuses, your business is now a teenager. So your teenager isn't going to need your care as much. And I don't know, I'm not there yet. I'm sure that it's still very demanding and you're probably still, I know the black status leaders work their business every single day. It is a business. But what I'm saying is that it's more like a teenager now, and it will need your emotional support. So you'll be there for your team members, and you'll be able to kind of relax a little bit on your personal selves, and they'll still just kind of be coming because teenagers just take care of themselves and they do their thing. So I hope this was helpful. In the beginning, make sure you're trying to get make sure you're doing your post and trying to really stay on top of taking care of this infant, because when your business is in its infant stages is the most critical and most important. And if you've become in a rut, I would challenge you to do this 5 posts a day, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of them. I just joined this new one, Bingle. It's really, really cool and exciting. I love it. It's kind of like Pinterest. So, and be sure you're bettering yourself and learning something new every day. I try and learn something new every day, and it kind of just happens. If you're on these social media sites, you kind of just learn anyways, because you're learning how, like, for example, I just learned how to share something. This is going to sound so lame. I just learned how to fix my privacy public, like on my post from Instagram to Facebook, it only shows to my friends. But I switched it to public so I could share it to my business page. And I have never done that before. So you continually learn as long as you are on top of it and doing things daily. So I hope that's helpful. Take care of your little infant baby, Younique, your unique infant, and really, if you're in the first 3 months, really push for fast start, because that is what will get you going with your momentum. It will shoot you off like a rocket. You will be soaring faster than you know. And I'm really excited for convention this year. If you haven't gotten a ticket, or if you're still kind of on the fence about going, I would really encourage you to go, because convention is the reason I actually joined. I saw my best friend was having a blast doing it, and I'm so happy that I joined. And I joined like 3 weeks after convention, and she had posted those pictures. So it really pushed me to want to join. And so your team will grow if you can come to convention with us. And don't worry about hotel rooms. We'll like pile in the hotel room, and it'll be a blast. Okay, have a good day, everyone. And thank you so much, LaDawn, Danielle, and Sophia for being a part of our webinar. And I will talk to you guys at the end of the week when I get home from girls camp. It's going to be like no service, I'm sure. So, all right, bye.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna stop sharing for a second. Okay, you guys see me now? Okay, so that's Katie. She is awesome. Another thing that I wanted to add on to hers, when you're taking care of your infant baby, say you're a brand new mom and you have this baby in your life, and all of a sudden, you know, last week you didn't have this baby. Now all of a sudden you have this new baby. How are you going to make your life different? What are you going to do with your life to make room for this baby, this infant in your life? So I was listening to, let's see, I was listening to a webinar with Bree Richardson, and she had, oh gosh, what's his name? I can think of his first name, Tony. Anyway, she had this network marketing professional on there. He's been doing it for like 30 years, and he was saying, you know, you're brand new to the business. Last week you didn't have this in your life. Now you need to make room for it. Make room for the business in your life. Whereas, say you get together with your girlfriends once a week. That is something that you can probably stop doing for a while until your business still gets really rolling. Now, date nights are, non-negotiable. Church on Sunday, maybe non-negotiable. Spending time with your kids is non-negotiable. What in your life is negotiable to be able to take out for a little while so that you're able to make room for this business and spend some quality, concentrated time on your business to make sure that it flourishes? Because if you don't make room for this business in your life and put it in your life rather than just making time for it, make room in your life for this business. Because if you're serious about it and you're making room in your business and in your life for this business, then you are going to flourish. Which leads me into Sophia's video. She's talking about doing Younique while having a full-time job and how she makes room for this business in her life. So let me go ahead and screen share again with you guys so you guys can see Sophia's video. I think she just jumped on the call, so she gets to see her own video. Okay, let's get this playing.
Hi everybody, so today I just want to go over a couple of things of how I balance being a unique presenter while having a full-time job. One of my main things I do is time management. So Monday through Friday from 6 to 2, I know I'm at work. So anytime after that, I calculate an hour to 3 hours a day. I devote that time either to cooking, cleaning, family time, stuff like that, like errands. And then the rest of the time would be my Younique time. And there, depending on a specific date, maybe it be for training or to do messages, because I'm not able to do 5 messages a day. I feel like for me that's just a bit too much, so I can either do that every other day. I try to anyway. And then another day I could host a party. So just depending on what I'm able to do, that's what I'll do. And then another thing I do try to consider is knowing my limits. Like I said, at work I'm able to reply to emails, reply to messages on Facebook, or comment on people's Facebook posts, simple things like that I'm able to do at work. Or also create images that I can use for my parties or just to post on Facebook. Like I said, I try to keep it simple at work, what I'm able to do. Not everybody would be able to do that, but I'm glad I'm able to do that at my work. So yeah, as far as scheduling and knowing your limits, that's it. And then for parties, I try not to host so much because I don't want to feel so overwhelmed. So I like to keep it simple. Simple is what I try to do. And it's been working out for me. And like I said, it's knowing what you're able to do. I found what I can handle, and that's what I do. And back to scheduling, Saturdays I try to go hard with Younique. I will try to, that's the day I hand out my business cards, show people, introduce people to the product, and that type of a thing. And then Sundays is my relaxing day, and I just do whatever I want to do on that day. I try not to do anything Younique-wise, but sometimes it just slips. And like this video, you have to do what you gotta do. But anyway, yeah, as far as that, time management, knowing your limits, those are very crucial for me. For you, it may not be, but I'm pretty sure time management is what it's going to come down to. So I hope this video helps you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Okay, we're gonna stop presenting. Okay, so thank you, Sophia, for that. I wouldn't know what it's like to work a full-time job in addition to Younique. I would probably crash and burn. I don't know how you do it. But as a stay-at-home mom, even time management is really important. Now that my twins are on a better schedule, they take 2 naps a day around the same time every day, so I'm able to kind of, like you said, make time specifically for specific actions. You said that every other day you would put out your 5 messages to get in touch with 5 people. Maybe once a day, that's too much. Now for me, I have plenty of time during nap times, because it's at least a 2-hour block during the day that all 3 of my girls are down for a nap. So I'm able to kind of take that and do full force with Younique, kind of like this video. They're all down for a nap right now, so it's nice and quiet in my house. So this is a perfect time for me to do something unique. So it's really nice to know what your schedule is and to plan it ahead of time. I know the great Sherry Brown suggested every single night she will write down her to-do list and everything that she wants to accomplish the next day, so that when she wakes up in the morning, she's not like, oh, what am I going to do? Or, oh, what action should I take today? Because it'll all be written down in her little journal or in her calendar the night before. Every single night she does this. And every Sunday night she'll do it to plan her whole week. So I think it's just really important that you all know what you want to accomplish for the week. Whether it's you want to get in contact with 5 people and talk to them about opportunity, or you want to try to sell 5 mascaras and make that a goal, or you want to make your own unique video that week and you want to make it out and give it to, post it on Facebook and make it available to everyone. Or maybe you want to host your own party and post about it and try to get everybody on. Or maybe your goal is to try to get 3 hostesses to host 3 separate parties during the week. I think it's really important to know your goals more than just, oh, I want to hit pink this month. You need to be specific. For me, my goal was to book 4 home parties and 4 online parties. So far, I have my 4 home parties booked, but I need to book 2 more online parties. So those are some things, just specifics. I think it's really important to know exactly what you're looking for and exactly what you want to accomplish, especially the night before. Things that I'll do as far as a daily method of operation, the DMO. Every morning I wake up and I check my back office. Now, yesterday I woke up to a brand new member of my team. It wasn't somebody that I personally sponsored, but it was her sponsored presenter that sponsored someone. So that would be my 3rd generation. Because I checked my back office and I looked at my company under the office, I was able to see that there was somebody else added to my team. So I was able to reach out to her and say, hello, I'm Danielle. You're on my team. I'm so excited. What can I do for you? And so from that point, I was able to help her start her launch party. So just by checking my back office, I was able to start my business and to really get going with my business through the day, because I saw that she was there and I got her started on her launch party, and she's already gotten some sales over the last 2 days. So it's really important to make sure that you know what your team looks like and that you know what your back office looks like. And sometimes you'll have surprise orders come in that you didn't even realize, so that if you check your back office during the night, even say you receive the order email saying an order was placed on your website, then you're able to see what's on your back office, so you know who made the order, how much it was, and you're able to thank them. So number 1, when you get up in the morning, check your back office. For me, number 2 would be to check my checklist and my to-do list that I wrote the night before, thanks to Sherry Brown. So check back office and check to see what your goals are for the day, and do your best to make your time management, make it happen. And then at the end of the day, I will go over everything that I accomplished. I'll check my back office multiple times a day, but the very first thing I do is check it in the morning. And then try to go through all of the things I wanted to get done on my to-do list. And if I don't get them done, anything that did not get done that day gets moved to the next day's to-do list. So you're always accomplishing something. If you are always consistently working towards something, some goal each day, you will see the benefits. It's very important for you to know, like Sophia said, what your limits are. If you don't think you can dedicate 4 hours a day to Younique, even if it's blocked up, that's fine. If it's only an hour, that's fine. You just need to do it. And if you're going to set an hour,
you're going to focus all of your energy and all of your time on that hour. That does not mean scrolling through Facebook feeds and your timeline and living vicariously through everybody else's news feed. It's like being laser focused for the time that you dedicate. Younique does not ask for your whole time. Your business does not ask for every minute of every day, but it asks for your quality time to be spent on your business. So that's really all that I have today, was to my two main points: make room for the business in your life. It doesn't matter how you do it, just make room for it. Move some things around that maybe aren't necessarily necessities. And then 2, focus on your daily method of operation with the to-do lists, and make your own daily method of operation. So every single day you're doing the same things to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself consistent. Bree Richardson, and who's a black status level 1, and I just lost Amber Voigt. They will both tell you that that knowing what your goals are important. That's you got to know your goals, and you cannot be just broad. You can't say, oh, I'm going to be black status level 1 one day. You have to make sure that you have specific goals to be met each and every day. Amber and Bree will always tell you that persistence and consistency in this business is the key. It's the key. Persistence and consistency. And if you guys need help, reach out to me or Katie, or even to Brenly, who's our direct upline. You guys need to ask for help. If you're stuck, ask us for help, and we will help you figure out what the next step is, or what's something that you can add to your to-do list, or ask or answer, or just give you a task that might be easier for you to complete in 15 or 20 minutes. Just reach out. If you are serious about this business and you don't know what to do, take action and reach out to your upline. That is what we're here for. That is why we're here. We are your leaders for a reason, and we want to make sure that you thrive, because without you, we are nothing. Without our sponsored presenters, we are nothing. Okay, so make room, daily method of operation, and if you're stuck, reach out to us. And that's really all that I have today. LaDawn, is there anything else that you can think of?
Definitely use a calendar. Definitely. Every time something comes up on my news feed, whether it be one of the Younique trainings or another training or whatever it is, I put it in my phone, because then I can set, a reminder for it. I set a 30-minute reminder, because then it's not too long, and then my daughter just took over my old phone, and she's like, Mom, you have something at this time today. And I'm like, hey, thanks. So then I have double reminder almost. So.
There you go.
But yeah, definitely use a calendar.
Awesome. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. And your phone is definitely the best way to do that, because you're always on it anyway. So it's super easy to be able to be in contact with your Google Calendar. Another thing is most of these trainings, like LaDawn said, with Eric Worre, or some of the other network marketing professionals, if you get on 1 or 2 of those calls and you see them through your newsfeed, you'll continue to see more coming up, because Facebook realizes that you are listening to this and that you're clicking on them and you want to be a part of these. So you have more opportunities to have that personal development. You don't know what I do? I get those, and maybe if I don't get them right away, I listen to the recordings while I'm making dinner or while I am giving my kids baths. So I'm always constantly thinking Younique, but not necessarily doing something unique all day long. But my brain is still there, and I'm trying to be better. Personal development is huge. And so like you said, you get all those webinars. I actually have one today, and I had one this morning. So it's nice to be on those to get different perspectives and get, different angles of how to do this. And I think you can sync them with your Google Calendar, and that it gets synced with your phone so that you have the reminders. And I think you get email reminders too. But calendar is really important. So make room for the business, daily method of operation, reach out to your upline, and use a calendar. So those are our 4 major points today. Also, like I said, I'm going to put the link for the points tracker for week 3 in June, and so that you guys know what to look for. If you have any questions on how to get some points and what any of them mean, feel free to reach out, and don't hesitate. We are here to help. I think that's everything. Thanks so much, LaDawn.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.